Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome to Mulan First Impression live stream. So initially, like I was thinking of like making a videos. I mean, doing my own research on my own time and then make a video about Mulan. But on my second thought, I thought it would be much better for me to like actually do it on a live stream, and we can do it together. And if there are like any question on the live stream or if anything you guys want me to test out with her, I can do it as well. So uh there will be like some like Q&A question about her, and I will be putting those Q&A in the description box of the live stream and videos, and you guys can find your answer there. Like throughout of the testing I will be done. First thing first I want to talk about is we just got a system mail about Mulan here. So from 23rd of September to October 8th, Governor who log in will be able to get 10 of her sculpture here. And after that, she will be added to the tavern. So you can get more of her sculpture from Golden Keys. So you will not be able to get her from the expeditions. So there was a lot of like talk about like she might be the new commander that will be replacing Ethelflaed, but unfortunately she will not be added to the expedition. So Airto Flat is here to stay, and you Paul, your only way to get her is from the Golden Keys. So because because the only way for you to get her is from the Golden Keys, I will do some testing and I will do some like evaluations, and if she is good enough, I will try to get her to 5511. I have some golden sculpture, like universal sculpture, save up so I can do more testing for her. So first thing first, let's summon her here. Let's summon Mulan here. So I also put the Q&A in the description box of the video. So the first Q&A is how can you obtain her after this? You can obtain her from the golden keys. So that is the first question and answer that I think a lot of people going to ask. And here we got the new bundles, but I don't care about the anymore, so I'm not gonna buy the new bundle. I don't need any more like universal sculpture. It's not like I have a lot, but I have a decent amount, and I'm just taking my time here. So I have 127. I think I should have enough. I should have enough to get her to like 5511. Maybe not. Maybe 127 is not enough. We'll find out. So another thing that people might ask is that like how big is her AoE skill? Like how big is her buff? So her first skill is buff. She can provide a buff for all of the market surrounding. Troops led by the commander and allies within the circular areas of effects gain 5% increase in attack, defense, health, and 5% increase in march speed for 2 seconds. So first question you might have is that how big is her like buff areas? And the second question you might have is that can her buff can her buff stack with Joan of Arc? Can Joan of Arc buff also stack with hers? Because if you look at here, where Joan of Arc is, Joan of Arc buff also increase attack. Like Joan of Arc buff increase attack for cavalry, and Mulan buff increase all three stats: health, defense, and attacks. So I'm gonna try to test it here. Like the first one is gonna try to use Joan of Arc and Mulan's, and we'll see how big is the buff area and if the buff from Joan of Arc and Mulan stack together. And if they are, like if they stacking, like if the two commander buff stacking, it would be amazing. Like amazing here. So I'm gonna use my Joan of Arc here to attack on a level 36 barbarians. And we'll look at the damage increase here. Let's see if we see any damage increase after Mulan casting her skill. Um, so Joan of Arc casting her buff right here. 1864, 1980. Okay, so Mulan buff is just as big. Mulan buff is just as big as Joan of Arc here. And do I see the damage increase after Joan of Arc here? So I'm not able to see the damage here. 1750, 1778. What the heck? How come I don't see any damage after she casting her skill? We'll have to look at the battle report. We'll have to look at the battle report here, but her buff is very, very huge. Just as big as Joan of Arc here. So the next one is does the buff stack here? 1680, 1634, 1628, 1662, 1730, 1726. I think it does. It does stack. I can see the increase in damage. I can see the increase in damage here, but we got to look at the battle report after this to confirm that both of the commander buff are stackable. Okay, 180,000 here. 118, 132, 126. Almost there. And we got to look at the battle report after it is done. So again today, like I will show you guys the process of me like going to how do I test the commander when they're like a new commander getting released, like how I do my testing. Some tests can be done using like barbarians, and some tests you might have to like done in either expedition or you have to done it in with another players. So I also have my farm account here as well. In case that we need to do like some testing using a different account, I can also do that as well. So first, let's go to the report here, just to make sure that the buff from the both of the commanders stack together. But first, let me update the Q&A here in the video description. Next question is how big a Mulan buff? How big is Mulan buff circle? It's just as big as Joan of Arc. And the next question is, does Mulan buff stack with Joan of Arc? And we gotta find the answer very quickly here. So let's see here. Let's go to the report here. Turn 6, no buff yet. Turn 8, turn 10. I think turn 10 is about okay. Turn 11, Joan of Arc activate Divine Revelation here. So all troop gain infantry endurance effect last for 4 turns. Joan of Arc troop gain cavalry formation effect last for 4 turns here. So 4 turns there for Joan of Arc buff. Turn 12, Divine Revelation is still activated. Divine Revelation is still activated here. And turn 13, Mulan should activate her skill here. Okay, where is Mulan? Okay, Mulan casts a failure petty here. Troop gain army inspiration effect lasts for 2 turns. Troop gain army formation effect lasts for 2 turns. Oh, did it from Joan of Arc? Did it from Joan of Arc here? Launch a counter attack. How come I'm not seeing the effect for Mulan? Maybe next turn? Maybe it only kick in next turn. So turn 14, Joan of Arc, archer attack increased by 30%. Cavalry defense increased by 30%. Joan of Arc, infantry health increased by 30% here. And okay, so Joan of Arc total health increased by 5% due to ultra endurance. So this is from Mulan here. So this skill from Mulan, so it does look like it's stacked. You get both buff from both commander here. Total attack increased by 5% due to the army inspiration effect. Okay, so it does stack. So my cavalry got 30% increase in attack. It's cavalry defense. Oh, Joan of Arc buff increase cavalry defense. I should have used archer instead. But it does look like it's stacking. It does look like it's stacking here because it show up on both in both battle report here. Let me do another. Maybe I can do another test at the end just to confirm. But from the report, it does look it's stacking here. It is definitely stacking. So two buff stack here. So the next question is, does Mulan buff stack with Joan of Arc? And I am pretty sure, 99% sure that they are stacked. It does stack with Mulan here. So interesting. So man, if you bring Joan of Arc and Mulan together, your March gonna be so strong. Oh my god, I don't know. Because like Mulan buff is amazing from what I'm seeing so far. Like with her expertise, a troop led by the commander and allies within the circular area of effect gain 20% increase in attack, defense, and health. So that's a total of 60%. 60% increase in the stats for 3 seconds. So this is a lot stronger than Joan of Arc buff. Like much stronger. Because Joan of Arc buff only increase the stat for 30%. But like for 4 seconds though. So Joan of Arc buff increase the stat by 30%, either like attack or defense or health. So you have to pick one of those, depend on your troop type. So you get 30% increase in the stat for Joan of Arc buff. But Mulan, you get 60%. 60%. Oh my god. Like imagine you have like a Tila rally on a structure, and you have a Joan of Arc and Mulan like standing nearby and hitting some like other target and buffing a Tila rally. I don't know, man. This could be broken. I feel like this could be so broken. Oh my god. I think this could be so broken, guys. Which commander good pairing with Mulan's? Just stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned, guys. Like let me go to her skill. Let me go to her skill and let me assign her a score, and I will tell you guys at the end who do I think is the best commander pairing with hers. Like I haven't take a look at her. You just see that I just summoned her, right? So, but like as like so far, like just for her first skill, she is worth getting. Like just for her first skill only. Like 60%, 60% stat boost increase for 3 seconds with expertise. That is crazy. That is like extremely high. Like, and if you have like 2 or 3 Mulan on the battlefield, like constantly providing that buff, she's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be crazy. Like, I am definitely getting her. I am definitely getting her. Okay, but let me assign her a score here. I think so. Let me go to her skill. Let me go to her skill first, and let me give her like a score, and I'll see. So first of all, let me show you guys the criteria that I will be using to like give her the score. So for defense, you get 1 point for 10% health, 10% defense, a 5% damage reduction, every final damage factor, sure heal, you get 1 point as well, 10% attack reduction, every 2 seconds of silence. And for attack, you get 1 point for like 10% attack boost, final damage to a single target, 300 AoE damage, 10% normal attack damage, 10% counter attack damage, 10% skill damage, 5% damage increase, 10% march speed, 10% troop capacity, or 200 range. So this is the criteria that I've been using to like provide the score for all of the commanders. So everybody using the same criteria. So there is no bias there whatsoever. So just so you guys know, and I will be giving her a score right now. So let's show the stats here for her. Show the stat here. So let me clear out the stat here. And okay, so let's go to her first skill here. So her first skill at expertise, she can provide 20% increase in attack, 20% increase in defense, and 20% increase in health. So for 20% increase in attack, she got 2 points. So 1 point for every 10% increase in attack, but because it only lasts for 3 seconds, which is about 30%. So 2 points times 30% is about 0.5 points there for attack for her for the first skill. Okay. She also got a 20% increase in health and 20% increase in defense again. So that is 4 points, but it only lasts for like 3 seconds, which is about 30% there. So we got 4 times 30% is about 1.25. So she got like 1.25 points there for defense and 0.5 point for attack there for her first skill. And she also able to increase the march speed of all your allies by 30%. So as I say, like 20% increase in march speed, get 1 point, right? And so 30% increase in march speed gave you 1.5 points, but it only lasts for 3 seconds, which is about 30%. So we got 1.5 times 3, which gave her another about 0.5 points in offensive. So her attack, she get 1 point in attack and 1.25 in defense from her first skill. And like I haven't talked about support yet, so I'm just gonna try to give her the score for attack and defense here to see like how well she can perform by her own first, and then I will give her the support score at the end. I am gonna skip Constantine, get Mulan 25511. Take it as KVK buff equal to Mulan buff, can we? What do you mean? Take it as KVK buff equal to Mulan buff. Like KVK buff is like 20% increase in damages, right? It's not the same. Are you talking about zip buff here? Sorry. KVK buff. KVK buff, troop health plus 15%. Oh no, Mulan buff is okay. KVK buff is constant. Like KVK buff is constant. It applies for you all the time. Mulan buff is only 3 seconds. You need to keep that in mind. At expertise, like her buff only lasts 3 seconds. So you don't have that buff all the time unless you have a lot of Mulan on the field. Unless you have so many Mulan on the field that you can like constantly provide that buff all the time, then maybe. But yes, like at expertise, it is even better than KVK buff. Like KVK buff gives you like 15% health, 15% defense, and 15% attack. She at expertise get you 20% of each. Like 20% of each here, guys. Okay, so that is one first skill. So first skill, she got a 1 point for attack and 1.25 for defense. Let's go for her second skill here. Damage taken when surrounded is reduced by 1%. So like 5% damage taken reduction. That if she gets surrounded. I think you are considered to be surrounded when you are attacked by more than 3 marches. So I would say how many points? So like 5% damage reduction. So you got like 1 point for defense there for 5% damage reduction. But it only work if you get surrounded, right? Yes. So it only work when you get surrounded. So I would say let's give it a 50% chance of the time. So 50% of the time you gonna get surrounded, and 50% time of the time you are not. It can change depend on who you pair with. Like if you pair with like a very very squishy commanders, your chance of getting swarmed in KVK is very very high. And if you like pairing her with a very very tanky commanders, you might not get swarmed a lot. So let's give her a 50% chance for that 5% damage reduction there. And we'll give her a 0.5 points in defender for that skill. And at max level, counter attack have a 20% chance to reduce the target range by 100 and can only trigger every 5 seconds. So I say what? For every 200 range, you get 1 point, right? So every 5 seconds, you could probably trigger this skill. I would say so. One life cycle for the skill. One cycle for skill is about 8 to 10 seconds, and this skill can probably trigger. I would say 70. I would say 70% of the time. You probably get this skill trigger once, more than once. I would say more than once every cycle of the skill. Like every time you're casting a skill, you can probably trigger it once or at least one or more. So range reduction 100 here, and it can trigger max. Like if you got lucky, you can trigger 2 every 10 seconds, which means two time every cycle of the skill. Every cycle of the skill casting, you got to trigger this skill twice. So let's say 200. So let's say 150. So 150 here, 150 range reduction here, and 150 range reduction on the defense will give her another 0.75 points in defense, because you are able to reduce the target range, so you got to take less damage, so that go into her defense. And another thing you need to keep in mind that this skill can work a lot more effectively if she gets swarmed, because you know when she does counter attack damage, like when other march is attacking her as well. So let's say if it like a normal attack, let's say if it like only when she normal attacks someone, it means she have to like constantly attacking on someone for her to get that skill to work. But this skill right here, minus 100 range, can work even if Mulan is like walking. Let's say Mulan is like walking and then like other marches are hitting her, they will get that counter attack damage, and they will get this skill will kick in as well. So this can be very very good. Like this skill can be very very good, especially if you pair her with a commander that often gets swarmed. Like let's say if you pair her with let's say for heaven's sake, let's say you put her with Genghis Khan, one of the commanders that gets swarmed very very often. And if there are like 5 or 6 marches swarming Genghis Khan and Mulan, all of those 5 or 6 marches gonna have that 20% chance to get their range reduced by 100 if they attack her. So that is something for you to consider. I would say she could be a very very good second commander to pair with someone who often gets swarmed. As for the infantry players, I am really thinking of like pairing her with Constantine. So Constantine primary and Mulan as secondary would work very well, because I've noticed that Constantine gets swarmed a lot on the open field. So like imagine you putting Constantine and Mulan together, and like Constantine keep getting swarmed on the open field. All of the marches get swarming Constantine, going to get that minus 100 range every 5 seconds or every 5 to 10 seconds. So that is something you need to consider. Max her for the content. I will probably get her to 5511. Like I don't have enough universal sculpture to get her to expertise. Sorry guys. And like I wasn't okay, initially, like I wasn't planning to like get her to like 5511 today, because I did not know that how can I get her, because a lot of people were saying that you can get her from expedition, and it's really not makes any sense for me to use my universal sculpture on her to get her to like 5511 today. But with the latest email from Lilith, you can only get her from the golden keys. So it is worth it. It is worth it to get her to like 5511, which I will try to get her later. But let me finish her score first. Let me finish her score first so that I can know if she is going to worth it. If she is going to be worth the universal sculpture that I am about to put on her here. So that is her second skill there. So her second skill give her 1.25 points in defense in total. So that is her second skill. She got now 1.25 in defense here for her second skill. Her third skill giving experience for like killing barbarian here. We don't care about barbarian, right? Who give a shit? Her fourth skill, increase attack by 20%. So 20% attack. What did we say? Every 10% attack, she get 1 point. So 20% attack, she get 2 points there for attack. So increase attack by 20%. So 2 points for increased attack there. When serving as secondary commanders, her active skill causes the target to take 10% increased damage from all source for 3 seconds. 20%. So 20% damage from all source for 3 seconds. So this is like a single target debuff. So if you are like attacking on a one target and Mulan casts her active skill, that target is going to take 20% increased damage from every other market. So this is okay, this is a very, very good debuff here. Like 20% increased damage from all source, which means that skill damages, normal attack damages, counter attack damages, like I would definitely try to get her to 5-5-1-1 today to test it out. Definitely have to do it here. Increase attack by 10% when serving as a secondary commander. So 20% increase in attack there gave her 2 points. Damage taken increased by 20% for 3 seconds. So I said before, right? For every 5% increase in damage, you get 1 point. So 20% increase in damage gave you 4 points. 4 points in attack there, but again, this debuff only lasts for 3 seconds. And I would say 3 seconds is about like 30% of the time. You can probably cast your skill every 9 or 10 seconds. So let's say 3 seconds is about 30% of the time of your skill here. So that is 4 points times 30%, which gave her another 1.25 in attack here. 1.25 in attack. So what do we have here for attack, total attack here? And I think that's about it. That's about it. There is nothing else here. There is nothing else here. So for her attack, we get 4.25 4.25 in attack and 2.5 in defense. 4.25 in attack and 2.5 in defense. So that alone gave her a 6.75. So 6.75, that if you using her as like a single commander by herself. Let's say you are not using any other markets nearby. You are not like providing that buff for your allies. So that alone is 6.75 alone. So that is pretty high. That is higher than like that. Her score alone is higher than I think Minamoto. I think I can't remember, but definitely better than some of the epic commanders. Definitely better than some epic commanders. Yeah, when it comes to a 1v1. And for support, um, for support. Oh shoot! I think I made a mistake here for the mobility. I think I gave her like 30% increase in 30% increase in march speed for 3 seconds. I gave her what? 1.5 point for 3 seconds is 0.5, right? I think I make a mistake here. I should put it here mobility 0.5 down here, and instead of putting it in the attack. So I need to minus 0.5 from attack here, which gave me 3.75. So she got 3.75 in attack, 2.5 in defense, and mobility is 0.5. Mobility is 0.5. And for her support, I would say, like I gave Joan of Ark a 5 points in support before. So Joan of Arc get a 5 points in support. And her buff is 30% for 4 seconds, which is 120%. 120% there. And for Mulan, Mulan got 30%, 60%, 60% for 3 seconds, 180. So 180%, 180% over 120%. So she probably get her support score is probably about 7. Like her support score is probably around 7, and can get higher. Like she can get higher with her support score. Like she is definitely a better support than Joan of Arc when it comes to like how strong her buff is. Like Joan of Arc can cast the buff more frequently than her for sure, but when it comes to like who has a stronger buff, I would say Mulan has much stronger buff here. 60%, a 60% increase, a 60% increase here in for the stat boost for like 3 seconds when expertise. So very strong here. So 3.75 plus 2.5 plus 0.5. So this is her score. I'm gonna put it in the description here for the videos in case the people want to check it out. Later on, you can see it. Her score, attack, and her total score is what? 3.25, 6.75, 13.75. 13.75 is a very high score, but you need to know that like most of her score is coming from the support score. So like you can use her like, hey, oh, she had like 13.75 score. So let's use her to go against like Minamoto, who had only like 9 points. That's a difference, right? You gotta compare, like you gotta use her where she best at. Like she is best at in the big like group of PvP. Like don't bring her out in like a single one, like one versus one. Be like, hey, bye telling me that Mulan score is 13.5. How come she is losing to like Minamoto, or like how come she is losing to Genghis Khan? Like do not use her for like a one versus one test. It, you should not be like using a support commander and testing them in a one versus one. Be like, hey, should I use this commander for one versus one combat or not? She is not meant for one versus one. I'm just putting it out there. Like for you to utilize her, you need to bring her out doing a mass PvP. You need to bring her out where most of your allies member at. Like you don't want to use her at the corner, whereas the rest of your allies, alliance member is at a different corner. Like you need to stick with the big group. Like the more players you are with, the more score she will get. Like she can amplify her support score. Like 7 is assuming that you can buff like up to like 5 or 6 marches. But if you can buff to like 10 or 20 marches, her support score can be even higher. Like so just keep that in mind. Like it's very difficult to like give a support commander like Joan of Arc or Mulan a proper score because you can tell how many marches going to be gonna be able to get that buff from them. So it's very difficult, and it can range from either like depend if you by yourself the support score is 0. Like if you're not buffing anybody, if you're not buffing any of the other marches, your support score gonna be 0. But if you like if you can like buff up to like 10 20 marches, your support score gonna skyrocket, gonna go all the way up. So that is something you need to keep in mind. uh don't go like one versus one someone and come back to me and be like, hey, she is not good enough, she's not strong enough in a one versus one situation here. So I put her score in the description box for this videos. And now like after I get her a score here, I think I should get her. I think I'm gonna try to get her here, and I'm gonna try to use her in expedition without expertise or anything here. So let's return her here. Maybe okay, let's keep her out here. So let's see if I can get her to like 5511 today. Do I have enough golden sculpture here? So let's try to get her to what? I cannot. Oh, I could. I'm so high right now. So let me try to get her to 5511. Can I? So 2 here, 10, 0, 15 here. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough to get her to 5511. Probably 552 or 53 if I'm lucky here. So let me get her a little more star here. And I'm gonna test her. I'm gonna test her in Sunset Canyon. I am going to test her in Sunset Canyon here. 10. So make sure I don't level her too much here. I just want her to get to the next one. Develop here. Shouldn't get me more than ooh. All right. So let's see if I can get her to like 5-3 or something here. 5-2, 5-3. And so I don't want the third skill here and her fourth skill. So 5-3. I have what 5-3-0-0. 5-3-0-0 here. So let's try to use her in expedition and see if we can do well. Let's see here. Who should I attack? Team Prov here. Let's try Team Prov here. And who should I use? Who should I take out? I want to take out. Let me replace Joan of Arc with like I'm gonna try to come up with a better line of players. But for now, let me replace Joan of Arc with a Mulan here, just for now, like for now. And remember, her skill is not expertise just yet. Her skill is not expertise just yet here, so we might not get like the most benefit from her just yet. Can I add Joan of Arc in here or no? Can I somehow add a Joan of Arc in here somehow? I have a okay. So I have a Richter and Chaumatel here. Screw it. Let me put in Richter and Joan of Arc instead here. I'm running 2 support. I'm running 3 support. I'm running Constantine, which is support commanders. I'm running Mulan, which is another support commanders, and I am running Joan of Arc, which is the third support commander here. So I am using 3 support commander right now. 3 support commander here. Can we? Let's see how well we can do here with 3 support commanders. Let's see here. 3 support commanders going against a 2.6 million player here, and I am only at 2.5 millions. And I'm not even using Richter and Chaumatel. I am using Richter and Joan of Arc tanking here. Let's see if the support commanders can pull off here. Can my support commander do something here? A support commander is going to win. A support commander is gonna be the next meta here. It's looking pretty okay so far for me, I think. Oh, my Richter dying. My Richter is dead. My Richter is dead. Uh-huh. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. It's close. We have a YSG doing a 1 versus 2 here. YSG doing 1 versus 2 here. But that was what? That was a 5-3 0-0 Mulan there. I think she can do a lot better when she expertise. I think she can do a lot better if she go to expertise here. I don't think I'll be able to win here. It's too close. Look like I fed this guy some points here. But that was pretty decent, I would say. That was pretty decent. Let me go back to my original lineup and we'll see how well we do. Maybe I can win. Maybe. 8 second, 7 second here. Oh shoot, I lost. I lost by a little bit. Oh, I won. Ah, no. I won. Oh shoot. How did I win? How did I manage to pull that win there? 8,300. 8,300 for 8,200 there. But I think I beat him a little bit earlier. I think I beat him earlier today. I think it's easier. Let me try my original lineup on him. Let me try my original lineup on him and see. But again, like I am not using expertise. Like my Mulan is nowhere close to be good enough. Like only 5300. So where is my Witcher here? Let me put my bracket here. Let's do same guys. Same guys here, and I'm going back to my original lineup to see if I do better here. uh let's see. Let's see if I do better with my original lineup here. I think I might do better with my original lineup. Because I am using an like all expertise commanders instead of using Mulan, which is not expertise. But we'll see. We'll find out soon enough. We'll find out soon enough if I can do a lot better here. But like I like what I'm seeing so far. Like, I like what I'm seeing so far from Mulan. The only downside is that you can only get her from golden keys, which gonna take a long time if you don't want to invest in her using universal sculpture. Oh shit! I am losing. I am losing using my original lineup. Am I? Oh shit! I I am losing using my original lineup. No way! No, don't tell me. Don't tell me that I am losing here. No! No way! No way! I am losing here. No! Don't tell me. Don't tell me I am losing. Oh shit! Come on, Alex. You can do this. Don't tell me I am losing using my original lineup here. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh son of a bitch. That Constantine is a problem. That Constantine is a problem there. Oh shit, I lost. I lost using my original lineup. Oh shit. But again, like Sunset Cannon, sometimes like the damage can be like very fluctuate. But as you can see, like I was able to win. I was able to win using my Mulans, but I lost. I lost using my original lineup there. Holy shit! Holy shit! And my Mulan is not even expertise. My Mulan is what 5300. Like if I can get that expertise, that actual 1 second of buffing, and that actual like 15% stat boost. Oh my god! Shit! I gotta get her. I gotta get her to expertise. How many more days? 3 golden sculpture every day. Oh my god, should I buy this bundle or not? I don't want to spend money anymore. Fuck it, no, I'm not buying. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait here. Fuck. Oh shit. Uh, I need how many more? I need 600 more sculpture for her. 600 more. 600 more here. Holy shit. That was much better than I expected. That was a lot better than I expected there in in the Sunset Canyon. So let me try to kill another level 36 barbarian here and see if I do better. This time let me switch to archer. Let me switch to archer so that I can see the damage increase. Let me switch to archer here. Oh my god. Joan of Ark and Mulan. Where's my Mulan at? Let's use some crossbow here. Crossbow. Let's go find a level 36 of barbarian. 36. Right here. Let's go down here and attack. Man, that was so unexpected. Why? My original lineup. I lost with my original lineup, and I won. I won with a non-expertise Mulan. Just so you know, just so you know how strong her buff is. Like, but you need to remember that like in expedition, I am using 5 marches, so like all of my other 5 marches are getting that stat boost from hers, and not just 1 marches. So like do not use Mulan for 1 versus 1. That is the worst thing you could use her for. Like bring her to a one versus 1 match is just like asking to get murdered. You need to bring her out. You need to bring her out. And I don't know, like, is it is she going to be a good commander to invest for free-to-play players? I think she might be. You know why? You know why she might be a good investment for free-to-play players? Because she is universal. You can use her with any other troop type. You can use her with archer. You can use her with cavalry. You can use her with infantry. So like, if you still like very confused about like, hey, who should you focus on? Man, Mulan. And if you don't care too much about like 1 versus 1 anybody, if you like more like focus on a KVK, I think Mulan is a very solid investment. Very solid investment. But she is from Golden Key though. She is from the Golden Key, so for a free to play or low spender player, you might want to wait. Or just try to get her to like 5511. Let me see here. Let's see the damage increase here. 692, 792. Yes. So the damage stack. I can see the damage increase here from Joan of Ark. It's like 100 more. So normal is 1452. When Joan of Arc buff, it come to 1650. And after Mulan buff, it come to 1754. So 1460. So normal attack is like 1460. And after Joan of Arc buff, it gets that 30% attack increase. So it goes to like 1650. And then after Mulan buff kick in, they get another 15% more attack. So it goes from 1650 to 1750 there. So it is confirmed. It is confirmed that Mulan and Joan of Arc buff stack together there. In case you wonder, they definitely stack there. And this is very nice. I'm gonna check the report to make sure that my damage, my skill work for that second skill. 20% chance to reduce the range from the target by 60. So I have a 20% chance to reduce the target range by 60 here. Be a man. Be a man. Do the right thing. Be a man. Do the right thing here. So let me look at the report and I'll look for that skill. Be a man. Do the right thing. Where is be the man? Got 9 range. Got lost 60 range here. Whoa, right here. Turn 4. On turn number 4, she her skill kick in and the barbarian lost 60 range. So turn 4, that skill got triggered once. So let's look for more here. Where more minus 60. Oh, turn 10. Turn 4 to turn 10. She got triggered again. So like 6 turn. So the gap is like 6 turn there. Okay. Where are the other 60 range here? Anymore? 14. Oh my god, turn 14. Got triggered again. Oh my god. So we got triggered very frequently here. So 60 range. So 60 range there at like turn 14. So 3 times already. Let's look for the next one. Next one. Where is the next one? I don't see the next one here. Next one is turn 22. So from from turn 0 to turn 22, that skill got triggered 4 times. So 4 times in 22 turns. 4 times in 22 turns is very good. Because like you can only cast the skill. You know, like some of the other commander, like what other commanders that have a range increase? Like for example, Joan of Arc. So Joan of Arc gain 200 range, right? So her first skill can give you like 200 range, but it doesn't work It doesn't work all the time. It only work when she casts her active skill. So that you need to consider. So she can cast her active skill or once every, let's say one every 8 seconds. So she can gain like 200 rage once every 8 seconds. So 22 turns. 22 turns, she casts her skill about 3 times. So she got 600 rage there. So that is how. So just let you guys know how I like score the commanders there based on the rage reduction. So that is very frequently. That is very impressive. So her skill have very high chance of activate because it have a 20% chance. Like unlike some other skill only have a 10% chance. Her skill have a 20% chance here. And the next test I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna try to get swarm. So I'm gonna try to get swarm here. And just so you guys know, so you guys can know that if that skill work, if I get swarm, the -6 rage gonna get activate or not if I get swarmed by other marches. So that whole bunch of barbarian here. Come on, 36, come to me. Oh, maybe 3 is too much. Maybe 3 is a little too much, I guess. Can I tank 3? Maybe tanking more than 3 is a little too much there. So I am hitting on the level 32 boss here. I am hitting on the level 32 barbarian with my normal attacks, and I am being hit. I am being hit by the level 35 and the level 36 barbarian here with counter attack damage only. So when I look at the battle report at the very beginning, I shouldn't be doing any normal attack damage to this level 35 barbarians, and it's just the level 35 barbarian here doing damage on me. And I should see that like -60 rage happen from the very beginning, and not after like 40-50 seconds after I start attacking the level 35 barbarian here. So we'll look at the level 35 barbarians report, and we'll see if that rage reduction kick in right away or not. Right after this. Okay. Hi brother, congratulations on winning KVK Season 2. Thank you. Appreciate it. We worked hard for it. We did well. And all I can say is thank you to like all the leadership people in Kingdom 1636. Like they put in a lot of work, I would say. Like a lot of work, especially some of the players in this kingdom. Like I would want to give shout out to like Nala. Like she is super active. Like she did a lot of work. I think like Nala should deserve like an MVP. She like MVP for like Kingdom 1636 from what I'm seeing. Nala from Hive. Like not like I'm not trying to like licking her ass or whatever. I'm just saying what I see. I'm not like an ass kisser. Like from what I'm seeing, like she is very active in like title giver. Like she been giving out title for people very like often. Like she is very active, and she is also managing a whole bunch of like other like players as well, like other events for the alliance, like other stuff in the kingdom. I would say probably in behind the scene. Like I don't know too much, but I just from what I'm seeing, like she did a lot of work. Unlike me, like for me in this kingdom right now, like all I do is spend my time fighting. Like if they're like KBK, if they're fighting, I'll be there. Like I am not getting involved in any sort of like kingdom like management, kingdom leadership. I'm staying out. I am staying out of that shit. I don't have time for that shit, guys. So let's wait here. We are winning too. Past level 5 just opened up line yesterday. Lost Kingdom 91, by the way. Okay. Maybe if I have time, I'll go and check it out later. Maybe. Too bad. You can try again. All right. So after this, after I get the report here, I gotta be able to confirm with you guys if her second skill can reduce the other target that swarming her. So you can see the second skill right here. It's a counter attack have a 20% chance to reduce the target range by 60. So as you see me doing my testing, I have a two other barbarian attacking her, while she is attacking another barbarian there. And when I look at that report, I should be able to see that they got that minus 60 range reduction. So can't wait to see that. It should coming very soon. After it, come on, kill her, kill him quick. As you can see right here, like Joan of Ark and Mulan is not able to tank like 3 barbarians there. So just so you know, like they're not doing extremely well when they are by themselves. Like when they're alone, their skill score is very low. Like for you to like optimize, for you to like maximize their potential, you need to bring them to a big group of players, like a huge group of players that you want to do. So here's the report. And where is the report against the level 35? So this is the level 32 here, and this one is the level 35. So let's go to the battle log here for the level 35. And I am looking for that minus 60 rate. Oh my god, turn 2. I'm telling you, it's working. Or is it? Maybe not. Maybe this is the one where I attack them first. So let's look it down a little bit here. Let me look for more. Minus 60 range. Let's look for the minus 60 range here, guys. Where does it working? Does it work with the when you get counter attack? Doesn't? Oh my god. It doesn't look like it is working. Oh, here, turn 16. Oh my god, it takes forever. It takes like 10 seconds, 12 seconds. Holy shit. Or I am blind. I am blind or what? So turn 2 there, 60 range, and it takes 10 turns. It takes 10 turns for me to trigger that skill again. Turn 10 here, turn 11, turn 12, turn 13, turn 14 here, turn 15, and at turn 16. Joan of Ark, all damage taken increased by 2% due to the surrounded effect. So here, when you hit, okay, so I can see right here, like when I hit like 3 marches, like 3 barbarians, I got surrounded. So that skill got kicked in here. So I got 2% damage taken reduction effect here. So like when you got attacked by more than like 2 or 3 marches, that when that effect kick in. So I got that 2% damage taken reduction there. The attack trigger Joan of Arc talent, ultra slow effect, blah blah blah. The attack trigger Mulan skill be a man. Yeah, right here. So 60 rage is there. 60 rage from the counter attack there. Let's see when the next time this skill got triggered again. 60. Come on. Where's the minus 60 rage here? Where's the minus 60 rage here? 9 rage. 9 rage here. Minus 6. It's not here. Here, okay, so turn 27. Holy shit. Like 10 turns. It doesn't trigger very often here. It took me 10 turns. It took me 10 turns to trigger it here. Or does it have like maybe it has some sort of maybe it has some sort of like cooldown or something. Maybe it trigger on the other guy. Maybe. Because it's taking a quite some time here. So first one it turn 2. Right, first one it turn second. Next one it turn 16, which is very long time. And the one after that is turn 26, 27. Interesting here. Interesting. This is this the gap when this skill got triggered quite like very far, very long. So this one got triggered very long. So like 12 seconds, 11 seconds there. Let me see here. Restore 50 wage. Restore 50 wage here. Restore 50 wage here. Where's the other minus 60? I don't see the minus 60 wage anywhere. I don't see the minus 60 wage anywhere here. Turn 38. 150 wage. I'm not seeing the 60 wage here. Maybe it doesn't work if you get swarm. Maybe it have like an internal cooldown or something. I am not seeing the 60 minus 60 wage here. The tag trigger Joan of Ark talent. Okay, here's the next one. Here is the next one, which is very long time. Like turn 43, which is like 17 turn here. 17 turn here. I have very bad feeling. I have feeling like that if Mulan reduce 60 rage from 1 March is already, she gonna has that 5-second cooldown, which in like she gonna have that it's gonna be like an universal cooldown. So let's say if there are like 4 marches swarming her and her counter attack trigger minus 60 rage on one of the march, she gonna have that 5-second cooldown right away, and it will not work for the other 3 marches that's swarming her. I think from what I'm seeing so far. From what I am seeing so far, I think that's what I believe. So it is an internal cooldown there. It is share. It is share for all of the marches. So I think that's the case. I think it definitely is the case there. It is definitely is the case there. Because it is taking a very long time. Like very long time to see that wish to get triggered. Like 13 to 14 turns. Like 13 to 14 turns is very long. All damage taken increase by 2%. Whoa. All damage taken increase by 2% due to the surrounded effect. Oh shit. Let me look at her skill again. Did I messed up? Damage while surrounded is reduced by 3%. So it's supposed to be reduced by 3%. It's supposed to be reduced by 3%, no? It's supposed to be reduced by 3%, right? Where's the 35? Where's the level 35 one? So all damage taken increased by 2% due to the surrounded effects. I think it's supposed to be 5%, but because I got that minus 3% increase, minus 3% damage reduction, I think it's reduced to 2% instead. So instead of increased by 5%, it increased only by 2%. All damage taken increased by 2% due to the surrounded effect. All damage Joan of Ark, all damage taken increased by 2% due to the surrounded effect here. Internal cooldown, not external. You absolutely can, but it's like using Wanyu as secondary. 1 per 5 seconds must be triggered on the other barb. Yes. So like I was hoping that like her skill can just trigger on any target. So that like it can trigger like a minus 60 range on one target here, and minus 60 range on another target right away. Without that 5-second cooldown there. But from the battle report I'm seeing is it is definitely an internal cooldown there. And it is share. So damage taken while surrounded is reduced by 3%. A counter attack have a 20% chance to reduce the target range by 60. This effect can only trigger once every 5 seconds. So maybe it's not the best idea to put her with Constantine anymore. Because like getting swarm is not helping. Getting swarm with like for her to getting swarm is not helping here. It's only work on counter attack damage. Oh, son of a bitch. So maybe it's not good. Maybe the minus 100 range is not good enough. Interesting. So it doesn't work with other marches. Doesn't work with other many targets. Well, at least I didn't give her extra score for it. At least I didn't give her extra points for it. But even though it only worked for one target, it's still pretty good. Like if you look at my original reports, like my first one, I was like that skill got triggered very frequently. Level 1. Is it the one, right? Or is it the one? This the one. The single one here. So this is the single one. The minus 60 range got triggered every 5 or 6 seconds. So when you fighting 1v1, like when you just attacking on one single target, it can help a lot with that minus 60 range. And if you can add in, if you have like a silent trial, if you have a Mulan, whoever using Mulan using a silent trial, so that is normal attack can decrease the target range by 10 points. Man, that is gonna be a lot of range reduction there. So every 10 seconds, you can reduce the target up to 100 range there. So you can slow down the enemy skill casting by quite a lot. So regardless of that skill not working on like what I expected, which is swarming multiple marches, it is still very good. Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun here. So I guess I'm gonna have to try to get her to like 5500 and then get her to like 5511. It's gonna take some time to expertise her, but I think it's worth it for me to expertise her because like I don't care. Like to be honest, like I don't care about 1 versus 1. I want to invest like a commander that can provide like a good utility for like my alliance. So like, I would definitely expertise her. Like I was going to work on Leo. But Leo is more for like, even though like he had a small AoE skill, but he doesn't bring a lot. He doesn't bring a lot of utility. He doesn't bring a lot of utilities there, and like Mulan is a much better asset for your alliance. I'm saying it right now. Like she might not be like extremely good in 1 versus 1, but like in mass PvP or in like any kind of like setup that you do like 5 versus 5 at least, she is going to be a must-have commander. And unfortunately, I am not like a big spender, and I stopped spending money already, so I'm not gonna be able to expertise her anytime soon. And I just had to try hard. I just had to try hard for a sunset cannon every day. I just had to be top. I just had to be like top 5 to get that extra golden keys. So sunset cannon every day, you get that golden key rewards every day. So you can try. Show you guys ranking here. So I was ranking. I was number 1 yesterday. Monday I was number 3. Sunday I was number 1. Saturday I was nowhere. Friday I was 6. Nope, no good. Probably not been trying. 7. So the competition is pretty tough. I'm saying like the competition for Sunset Cannon in 1636 is very very high. But someday I win and someday I lose. But I'm trying to win the one at the on Sunday. Like I always try to win the one on Sunday because the Sunday if you win if you win the one on Sunday you got that weekly reward which is 5 golden keys. So that if you strong enough, if you have a strong commander lineup, you can try to like you can try to fight in Sunset Canyon and you can try to get that extra golden keys so that you can unlock her faster. But even with like a lot of golden keys, it's gonna take a lot of time. And if you like a very very like KVK focused players, I would recommend you to invest on her. I would recommend you to invest on her to get her at least to like 5-5-1-1 at least 5-5-1-1, and you gonna be very very good asset for your kingdoms and for your alliance. I think she's gonna be a must have on mass PvP at anywhere. Like I know like a lot of people they don't like to bring a support commanders into like mass PvP, but like somebody gotta do it. Like somebody gotta yeah, hey, I'm not gonna go for the kills. I'm gonna go for the win. Like you not go for the kills. You not go for the most kills. You gotta go for the win. And by going for the win, it means that you gotta do whatever it takes to help your alliance or your kingdom to win. So you might have to take some losses here and there. You might hey, I'm not gonna get a lot of kills. So let's say you fight in the ancient ruins or you fight in the altar of darkness for like live versus darkness KVK. Like people want to bring in like DPS commander in there. Like people want to get kills because like what people judging you for, right? And as of right now, this game doesn't show this game doesn't show the stats for like support. Like they need a mechanism somehow like some way to show that hey, if I am using a support commanders, my efforts should be recorded somewhere. Let's say I am healing. If you use let's say if you use Cleopatra and you can heal like your allies like 10,000 or 20,000 troop back. That should be recorded. Like hey, you heal back 20,000 troop from for your allies. So that like people more, so that people kind of like play support more often because as of right now, like if I bring in like Constantine and Mulan in if I bring Constantine and Mulan in like Ancient Ruins or in Altar of Darkness, like I'm not gonna get a lot of kills. Just putting it out there. Like there is no way I can get to even compare. Probably not even like one third. Probably not even one third of like some other commander like Guanju, Leo, or Chaumatel YSD. Probably not even one fifth. Not even one fifth. Yeah, like Constantine and the Mulan is you're not gonna be able to do a lot of kills. But again, like someone someone gotta take the losses for someone gotta sacrifice for the greater good for your kingdoms, for the greater good for your alliance. And I'll think about it. I'll see how far I can get her. If I can get her to like 5-5 something here, like 5-5 x 3-4, I will definitely bring her in Ancient Ruins when in our next KBK because you need a good support for your alliance. And she is pretty good so far, but like I would say like for like a very very low power players, like for a very very low power free to play players, uh, I don't think probably it's not the best idea for you to invest in her. I think like I think you can still stick with Joan of Arc. I think for you if you just want to bring a support march to for like free to play players or like low spender players, if you want to just bring a support march to like KVK or just be like bring a good support for your alliance, I think Joan of Arc can do the work just fine because unless you gotta go all the way, unless you gotta go all the way to expertise Mulan Bringing Joan of Arc is still gonna be better. Unless you want to bring both Joan of Arc and Mulan, that is a different story. That is gonna be a different story there. I think I think for free to play players or low spender, it's still better for you to invest in like 5-5-1-1 Constantine and just use Constantine with Joan of Arc. It's still a much better choice. As for Mulan, because she's golden keys, and it's gonna take you a long time to expertise her. And I think you need her to expertise to outperform Joan of Arc. I think I think you need her to be expertise to like outperform Joan of Arc. So uh yeah, don't invest in her. Don't invest in her. Save your golden sculpture for Constantine and Joan of Arc. And just wait for the golden key for Mulan. For me, it's a different like for me it's a different story. Like I have a lot of strong commander already, and I am like I am very KVK focused. So I want to invest into the commander that can give my alliance or my kingdom the edge, like the better. So I invest in a lot of like utility commanders. Like I want to invest into like single commanders. So I myself going to be putting my universal sculpture on hers, but I don't recommend like free to play players or low spender players to like invest heavily into her. Just stick with Constantine and Joan of Arc for now. If you want to use like one support march, unless you want to bring more than one support march, then yeah, maybe get her. Next step would be to see if multiple Mulan stack. Multiple Mulan stack. You don't get it. Come on. I can tell you right now, multiple Mulan doesn't stack. It's not gonna happen. You don't get the same skill. So you cannot get the same skill name. So you know like X skill they have like an unique name, right? It's probably gonna refresh only. It's probably going to refresh your skill, but I guess I can test it for you guys since I have Mulan on my farm account as well. So let me log on my farm account here real quick, and I'll do a quick test for you guys to see if both of them stack. But I can pretty much tell you right now that they will not stack. Oh, perfect, perfect here. So let me get my Mulan on my beginner account. So my farm account is right here, and let's see who should I attack. So let's bring do we have Joan of Arc? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So here I have my Mulan over here, and I'm gonna bring my Mulan out here as well. Joan of Arc, Joan of Arc, and Mulan. Let's use T4. Use this here, and hopefully I can attack it at the same time. Ooh, gems! I don't say no to gems. Let me look. Ooh, one more gems. I wasn't even looking. I would just try to look for some resources to gather here, but I found 60 gems. I found 60 gems there. Okay, so let me go closer here. Let's go closer to this level 35 here. Ah, stop running, you son of... Ah, shit. I missed my timing. I missed my timing there. Ah, fuck, need to redo. Need to redo it. Like, to test if the two commanders buff stack, I need to attack the barbarian at the same time. It was a little slow there. My hand wasn't fast enough. So let me try it again here. Oh shit. Oh crap. Let's go. Is it at the same time? Not really at the same time. Not really at the same time here. Son of a bitch. Did I get a little bit slower? Ah, shoot. Not at the same time. It's 2 seconds too slow. We do. I need to attack it at the exact same time. Exact same time here. So let's see. Exact same time here. Oh my god, this is difficult. This is very difficult to do. So let's see. Yeah. Son of a. Did I miss? Ah, god damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Redo again. Go redo the test again. They need to be allies. All right. Let's see if I can ask someone to accept my. Let's see if I can ask someone. No. Let's see if I can ask someone to accept me in a hive here. Almost forgot about that. Let me try to join Hive Alliance. Yes. Good thing you tell me. Quit Alliance. Can I join Hive? Huh. Oh well. Look like all the R4 sleeping. Look like all the R4 sleeping. Any R4 online. Holy cow. Who's online? Hand Devil. Probably sleeping. Fucker probably sleeping here. Christy. Pizza Kick. And the Fool. Oh shit. Let's see. We'll wait here. We'll wait here until let's kill this guy for now. I don't want to waste my action point here. Let's kill that guy, and then after I got accepted, I will do a test for stacking. But like I am 99% sure that they don't stack. Like I am 99% sure that they do not stack. It's too much of a pain. We'll see. Like if I got accepted into the alliance, I will try it. Damage reduction. Any other skill here? But the rage reduction is very nice. The rage reduction is very nice. And maybe I can use her with Airto Flat. Maybe Airto Flat would be a good choice. Do I need like using Constantine, using Constantine and Joan of Ark, and Ethelflaed and Mulan. Man, choose supports. Or I can use Saladin and Mulan. Saladin and Mulan could be a good choice. Saladin and Mulan could be a good choice. Man. Attack defense bonuses. Attack bonuses, damage taken increase 20%. Like, the thing is that you want her to cast her active skill very, very frequently. Because like her active skill, like with when you unlock the force skill, it's a debuff, and it's a depending on how fast you cast your active skill. It is depending on how fast you cast your active skill. So you do want to pair her with another commander that can cast the skill very, very fast. So you want like a support commander or some of the commanders that have a very, very high rage engine. So that is definitely something that you want to consider. And I think her third skill, her fourth skill here is very, very strong. A 20% damage increase for one single target. Yeah, that could be a game changer. There. So like I definitely want to pair her with someone that can cast the skill very, very frequently, but have to be tanky too, because she doesn't have a lot of defense. Like besides the 5% damage reduction when she got swarmed, she doesn't have anything else. Like attack bonus 20% for all the time, but like she need her active skill to cast to be active to for her to get that 20% defense and 20% health bonuses. So she need a good commander. And as of right now, like Constantine is still a very, very good option. Like Constantine is still a very, very solid option right now for her because of his support talent tree. Like Constantine is still a very, very good option right now. Like with his support talent tree, with it a rage engine here, instantly restore 150 rage whenever a skill is used. And with two skill use, you can get back 250 rage, so which can help you cast the skill very, very fast. And Constantine can be a tanky commander because he has that 40% health bonuses. Attack reduction also, so he can tank. Like so far, like I am leaning toward using Constantine and Mulan, and I might want to use a Richter with Joan of Ark. Richter and Joan of Arc instead. Interesting here. What should I do? Rage requirement 1000. Circular effects. Who else? Who else is tanky enough? But can also cast the skill very, very often? Who else in the list here? Definitely not Julius Caesar. YSG. YSG has that rage restore 400 there. But Archer, I don't care about Archer anyway. Definitely not Richter and Chaumatel, because Richter and Chaumatel, they're using the defense talent tree, and they don't have very good rage engine there. So Richter and Chaumatel like don't have very, very good rage engine, so that they cannot optimize. They cannot optimize Mulan force skill. Mulan force skill need to be casted very, very frequently. Same goes with her buff as well. Like you want to cast her buff very, very frequently, and you don't want to wait. You don't want to use her with like Richter and Chaumatel because they cannot cast their buff very, very fast. So you need like a skill commander or a support commander. The Genghis Khan can work because of his rage requirement reduction there, which is minus 100. But Mulan doesn't do a very high skill. Genghis Khan and Mulan. Let me try Genghis Khan and Mulan in expedition here. See how well they can do. So let's go to the level 55. Let's do one test here with Genghis Khan and Chow Chow. Genghis Khan, let's do Genghis Khan and Mulan first. Genghis Khan and Mulan. But Genghis Khan has that freaking 30% skill. We'll see. Where's Mulan? Genghis Khan and Mulan. Let's see how Genghis Khan and Mulan can do against like another marches here. Another cavalry marches here. We have a Genghis Khan and Mulan. Oh shoot! I forgot to refresh my courier station. Shit! I need to do it right after this. Every time I do my live stream, I always forgot. Is there a huge skill is there a huge increase in damage? 2,100, 2,300, 1,700, 1,600 here, 2,100, 2,200. About like 1,000, about 400 more, about 200 more damage. 200 more damages. About like 300 more damages from Genghis Khan and Mulan. 173,000 troop left here. 169, 168, 167. Definitely not the best choice. Definitely not the best choice. But you can see that her skill got activated very, very fast. Like Genghis Khan cast his skill, Mulan cast her skill. Very, very fast casting there because Genghis Khan have very good rage engine, I would say. Let's try Genghis Khan and Chow Chow and see if they can do much better. Hey, hey, level 19 Barb, welcome to the live stream. Stack that debuff with Alex, 30% increased damage. Well, I don't have that skill. I don't have that skill unlocked, so I can't really test it. Like I don't want to mess it up. Like I don't want to get her to like 5300. I want to get to at least 5500 before I unlock the force skill. So I cannot really test if that force skill can get stacked with, can be stacking with Alex. But I think it should, because it's had a different name. It's had a different name there, so it should stack. So Genghis Khan and Chow Chow doing much better there. Like they kill much faster. Yes. Like her force skill is good. Her force skill is very, very good with that minus 20% with that 20% damage taken increase for one single target. And not as good as Alex, because Alex can debuff up to like 4 targets. So it's definitely not as good as like Alex expertise. Alex expertise can debuff up to like 4 targets, right? And doing the effect of this shield up to 3 enemy troops, blah blah blah. The smallest one, 2 seconds. What happened? Okay. And during the effect of this shield, up to 3 enemy troops in the circular area take 30% increased damage for 4 seconds. So 4 seconds, 30% damage increase for up to 3 targets. For her, it's only 1 target though. Only 1 target for 3 seconds. But still, very, very good. If you like swarming, like something with like with Alex as well, it can add up to like 50%. It can definitely add up to like 50%. But again, you definitely want to pair her with a commander that can cast her skill very, very often. So far, Constantine is probably the most optimal. Constantine is probably the most optimal choice right now. Either Constantine or Ethelflaed. Either one of these commander. So Ethelflaed can work well too because Ethelflaed also has that support talent tree there. And I think Ethelflaed also has that her talent tree. If you're using her leadership talent tree, a hidden rat, a grant an additional 6 rage every time this commander troop are attacked. So she can restore. She can regenerate a lot of rage if she gets swarmed. Much better than Constantine, because Constantine you need to do a normal attack. So Constantine, he has that using infantry talent tree, you have to like normally attack someone. So normal attack on some target for you to gain rage here. But for Ethelflaed, like Ethelflaed has better rage engine than Constantine for sure. Ethelflaed is definitely has better rage engine than Constantine, but Joan of Arc is still the best. Joan of Arc is still the best one with the rage engine here because Joan of Arc have a support talent tree. Joan of Arc has support talent tree. She also have her skill also regenerate 200 rage. Her skill also regenerate 200 rage like after she casts her active skill. So Joan of Arc is a much better rage engine there. So that like if you want to cast the buff like constantly, I would say using Joan of Arc primary. Using Joan of Arc primary with Joan of Arc primary with Mulan secondary might be better. I'm gonna need to do some testing. There. But I think Joan of Arc and Mulan might be a much better choice. Let me try again in Sunset Canon here. Can I try this guy with some kind of a different lineup here? What if I take out? What if I remove my DPS? So what if I take out my? Okay, let me put some gear on my Joan of Arc first of all. Let me try to put him as primary here. Let me try to use my Joan of Arc as primary. I want to try Joan of Arc as primary with Mulan secondary as a full support march. Full support march in the back. Who should I take out though? Who should I take out from my current lineup? Where's my Joan of Arc at? Let me put on some gear here so that she's not getting wrecked. Put on some basic gear here. Oh no, let's swap with this one. Oh, I got an epic chest here that I'm not using. The epic chest that I'm not using here. Let's use my speed. Get it from Genghis Khan here. I'm gonna take out my YSG. I'm gonna take out my YSG. I'm gonna take out my YSG here. So, man, I'm gonna take out Sun Tzu. Shit. Oh, damn it. Remove this guy. Delete. So I'm gonna use Airtel Flat and YSG. I'll use Airtel Flat and YSG here. And I'm gonna run a full support marches here. I'm going to run a full support marches here with Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc and Mulan here. Mix tube a little bit here. One mix tube a little bit. I think my Joan of Arc have a mix tube tan tree. I think my Joan of Arc have mix tube tan tree here. So let's try to run mix tube a little bit here. A little bit of mix tube here. And who should I put in for my Constantine here? So I take out my mermaid, Sun Tzu. I'm going to use Sun Tzu. So I am using Constantine and Sun Tzu. I am taking out mermaid, which is AoE skill damage commander. I am putting in my Mulan, and I'm replaced instead of using Constantine and Joan of Arc, I am using Constantine and Sun Tzu, which is two infantry commanders, and I am also using Richer and Chaumatel for tanking here. Let's see if I do better with this lineup here. Let's see. Like I love the idea. I love the idea of using Joan of Arc with Mulan, but they are a little squishy. But they can catch the buff very, very fast. I can tell. Like with Joan of Arc's primary, you will be able to get that buff constantly. Like constantly get that crazy buff there. So we'll see here. Am I doing better with Joan of Arc and Mulan as secondary? Well, my Airtel Flat is dying. My Airtel Flat on YSG is dying. Shit. My Airtel Flat on YSG is dying there. Definitely not the best positioning to be there. So I got hit a lot. I got hit quite a lot. Man, I'm getting wrecked. I am getting wrecked. I'm getting wrecked here. I'm getting wrecked here with Joan of Arc and Mulan. Let me try the same one again. Let me try the same layer again, but let me switch it up here. What if I put my Airtel Flat and YSG on the outside, because my Airtel Flat and YSG were getting a lot of damages, and because they have no defense. They had no defense there, so they wasn't able to do a lot of damage. I mean, they wasn't able to survive for a long time. Let's try again here. Let's try again here with Airtel Flat and YSG a little bit outside. On the outside, and we have Joan of Arc and Mulan from the inside here. Let's see. Damn, my Joan of Arc and Mulan is dying. My Joan of Arc and Mulan is dying quick. Not good. Not what I expected here. Not what I expected here. Like Joan of Arc and Mulan. Is Joan of Arc and Mulan even viable? The Joan of Arc doesn't have any defense. Plus with Mulan. Like the thing is that like for them to be able to get that defense, they need to catch their skill very, very frequently. And Joan of Arc and Mulan, like before, if they don't have their skill casted, Like if the active skill is not active, like if the first skill is not active, they have a hard time. They have a hard time defending because Joan of Arc, initially, if you like just attacking a target initially, without zip buff activated, like Joan of Arc doesn't have any defense. Joan of Arc has no defense with Mulan. Mulan with a little defense, a little to no defense there. Like they need to get to they need to catch their skill first before they can have some sort of like defense. So Joan of Arc need to catch her skill. Mulan also need to catch her skill so that they can have some defense and some health bonuses. And if you go into like Sunset Canyon and the other marches, they hit you before you catch your buff, you're going to take a lot of damages. And that is exactly what happened. That Airtle flat casted its skill way before I do. And it took out a lot of marches from my Joan of Arc and Mulan here. It's a tough choice. It's a tough choice. Possibly a Sun Tzu primary. If you're in crowd, you get rage for every target you hit. You don't need to be primary. You can be secondary and still get the rage. Like nowhere does it say in here that he need to be primary. Target fan shape area, deal additional damage to the targets on the next turn. Damage factor 200. Sun Tzu gain an additional 50 rage for each target hits by his skill. So even if you use him as secondary, to Constantine, like Constantine is still going to get that 50 rage per target. Doesn't need to be primary. Tough choice. Man. 600 rage, 100 rage here. She just doesn't have much defense. She definitely doesn't have a lot of defense here. Like using Joan of Arc and Mulan is just huge. Like using Joan of Arc and Mulan, you can cast your support skill more frequently, but you are going to get a huge hospital bill. You are definitely going to get a huge hospital bill. I think it's still better for. I think it's still best. I think it's still best to use Constantine and Mulan. I think Constantine and Mulan is still the best. Like you're not casting the active skill as fast as using Joan of Arc and Mulan, but you last longer, and you still have very good rage engine there from Constantine. So I think for me, I think Constantine is still one of the best choice. Probably one of the best choice to pair with Mulan's. Definitely. And possibly Saladin. You can also use Saladin with a Mulan if you want to, I believe, because Saladin also has that support talent tree. So he can cast his skill very frequently, and he is quite tanky on the open field. Like with that plus 30% march speed, increase there with Saladin, and Mulan's, you can chase down on a lot of targets. But it's tough. I would say I would definitely use either Constantine with Mulan or Saladin with Mulan's. I think they probably the best choice. My Saladin is not high enough to test, but Constantine so far, like Constantine seems to provide the most optimal outcome here. So let's give it a try again. I'm wasting on a lot of attack on this guy here. So let's give it another try here with so this time we got use again. We're going back to
Constantine and Mulan here. So I beat him earlier. So let's see if I can beat him again. And here I'm going to use the same. Where am my Sun Tzu at? Not use a lot here. Or use mostly infantry. 10,000 I would say. Put 10,000 here. And the rest will be infantry. And the other one I am going to go back to YSG and Mermet using 4 archer here. So let's give it another try and see how fluctuate the result is. So I was able to beat him earlier with the same lineup. So let's try on him again. Let's try on him again here. Like, I like using airtoll flat with Sun Tzu because Sun Tzu can provide that damage taken reduction. But very, very good in Sunset Canyon. You need to be able to reduce the amount of. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I did not put a second commander to Richer. I messed up. I think I messed up, didn't I? Did I mess up? My Richer. Oh, I'm using Richer and Traumatel. I am using Richer and Traumatel. I am not using Richer and. Before I used Richer and Joan of Arc. So the one I beat him, I used Richer and Joan of Arc instead of Richer and Traumatel. So this one is a little bit different. This one is a little bit different than the beginnings. So we'll see. We'll see how well I can do here. So this one using Richer and Traumatel. And I am losing here. My Richer and Traumatel is not tanking very well against only 2 marches there. So this one I am losing again. So I am losing again here, but it's not the same ones that I used from the beginning. I forgot to switch our Traumatel with Joan of Arc because Joan of Arc buff is very, very strong in here. So let's try again here. Let's feed him some more points. The same guy. But instead of using Richer and Traumatel, I'm going to use Richer and Joan of Arc. Because Joan of Arc is very, very strong in here. So let's try again here. One more try using Richer and Joan of Arc, Constantine and Mulan. And yeah, the rest stay the same. The rest is about the same. So let's see. Let's see here. Like my Richer and Joan of Arc is tanking better than my Richer and Traumatel. Funny story here. Like my Richer and Joan of Arc is tanking better than my Richer and Traumatel. How can that be? How could that be? How can Richer and Joan of Arc tanking better than Richer and Traumatel? Because of the buff. Joan of Arc buff is very, very strong. That gave 30% increase in health. So I am using 3 supports. I am using Joan of Arc, I am using Constantine, and I am using Mulan, and I am kicking ass in here. I am winning. So supports, just show you guys how important it is, like how important a support march can provide in like in a setup where you can bring in like multiple marches. Like you see that you know like Richer and Traumatel is very, very tanky, right? When it comes to like 1 versus 1. But like I am switching out to a Richer and Joan of Arc. Like who would have expected that Richer and Joan of Arc can perform better than Richer and Traumatel when it comes to a tanking? So they were both front row. like Witcher and Joan of Arc were tanking 2 marches. Same with Witcher and Traumatal. They were also tanking 2 marches. But another thing you need to keep in mind is that, so let me replay it here. Because I switch out my Traumatal, my Witcher and Joan of Arc is slower. So that I was in a better position, I think. So I was also in a better position here because my Ato flat is now hitting before. So let me replay it here again. So this one I am using Witcher and Joan of Arc. So it's very slow. Without that 20% march speed from Traumatal, my Ato flat and Sanzu able to into like this angle here, and it can hit to like 2 to 3 marches. And let's go back to the one where I use Witcher and Traumatal. Because that actual 20% march speed, maybe I was not in a good position there. Maybe I was not in a good position there. Maybe or maybe not. Or maybe not. It's about the same. It's about the same. The position is about the same, to be honest. The position between the marches was about the same there. But like my marches last much longer on the field because like the Joan of Arc buff. Like when you think about it, in this one here, in this one where I am using Joan of Arc, like the moment Joan of Arc buff, all of my marches in here, they get that extra 30% health bonus, so that they can last much longer. They can take more damages, and I can keep that buff going all the times. So maybe that's the reason why. So and again, like when you're comparing like Witcher and Traumatal, which provided like Traumatal provides 0 utility there. So Traumatal can be tanky. Yes, he is tanky, but he is not providing that extra support to like any of the other marches. But when you're comparing to Joan of Arc, like she can provide that 30% health for like Witcher march, but she can also provide that extra 30% health for all of the other marches surrounding her as well. So that is how important a support commander is. So in case like if I still can't convince you yet about how important a support commander is, I don't know what to say. Like you need to understand that like support commanders can make big impact in mass PvP here. So as you can see, like I was able to beat that guy using 3 support. I'm not even using like look at my list of commander here. Look at my option here. Like look at my option for attacking. Look at my option for attacking here. Like I have a Genghis Khan, very high single DPS commanders. I have a Chow Chow, also very high single DPS commanders. I also have an Elcid, which is almost expertise. I also have a whole bunch of other commanders that can deal very high single DPS. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when it comes to like mass PvP or when it comes to like 5 marches setup. Support commander is what you need to win. Support commander is very important. So let's see if my other marches. Oh, I am still alliance, not in alliance here. I am still not in alliance here. What is this guy showing me here? Saladin and what here? What is he doing? Oh, he probably doing Ancient Ruin. Where's my alliance? Did I got rejected? Babong Joy, you didn't let me in. Oh damn it. Did I apply? Apply to Hive. Oh, forget it. I'm not gonna do that test for like stacking. I'm pretty sure it's not stacking. I'm pretty sure it's not stacking, so just forget about it. Let me go back to my farm alliance here. No, I meant Sun Tzu primary and Mulan secondary. Sun Tzu primaries, like Sun Tzu, I don't like using Sun Tzu primary. Like for Sunset Canyon or for open field. Like for open field, Sun Tzu primary is the same as Airtle Flat primary, or the same as like Joan of Ark primary. Like very easy targets. So like if I had to use Sun Tzu primary, I would rather use Airtle Flat primary, because Airtle Flat have a better rage engine, and I can use Sun Tzu as secondary. But and again, like Sun Tzu rage engine, one thing about Sun Tzu rage engine is that so for Sun Tzu rage engine, you need to hit a lot of targets, which means that you need to be very aggressive. Like you're not gonna be able to hit a lot of target if you play very conservatively. Like you play soft, like you play safe. If you play with Sun Tzu and you play safe, you stay kind of behind, you're not gonna be able to do a lot of AoE skill damages. So that is why I want to use my Sun Tzu with like a very tanky commanders. So sometimes I use Sun Tzu with like Witcher, or sometimes I use Sun Tzu with Traumatel. Like I can play super aggressive. Like I can go inside. Like I can go inside the mass PvP, and I can cast my skill, and I can hit multiple targets. If you use Sun Tzu primary with like Mulan secondary, you don't have that many like damage reduction there. And if you want to play aggressive, if you want to like go into the mass PvP, you gonna get, for one, you're going to get target a lot, and two, you're going to get hit by a lot of AoE skill damage, and you're not gonna be able to mitigate a lot of those damages, because only Sun Tzu have some sort of like damage reduction here mechanism. Mulan is okay, like she need her buff to kick in. But again, like if I use Sun Tzu, like if I want to use Sun Tzu in mass PvP, like I prefer to use him as a secondary commanders, because like if I use him secondary with either Witcher or Traumatel, like I am very aggressive when I use like Sun Tzu, because I can take a lot of damage, especially when I'm using him with like another infantry commander that are very tanky. With that like 7%. Whoa. Okay, it's here. Damn it! I thought he got nerfed or something. I haven't looked at his skill for a long time. So Troop led by this commander take 10% less damage, and infantry unit gain 10% increased health there. So very good defense there. That like 3 points. That like 3 points there in defense. So that like when you pair Sun Tzu with another very tanky commanders, you can be very aggressive, and you can play aggressively with his first active skill, and you can just go in and you just hit a lot of targets. Like I personally like I don't like using Sun Tzu for like primary, for like end game, especially when you're going against like experienced players. Those who know like who to attack first, they know like Sun Tzu is a lot squishier than the other tanky commander, and they always gotta go for Sun Tzu. And if that's what you were talking about, you want to use Sun Tzu and Mulan in a mass PvP. Definitely want some like others like top commanders, I would say. Like I don't recommend using some of the like easy target commanders for like one of for like a march as a primary. Like I use Airtle Flat as a primary for my 5th march in KVK season 2, just because I don't have any other, like I don't have any better choice. And I know, like I know that when I use Airto Flat as a primary, I know that she going to get targets. So when I was in like mass PvP, I make sure that I pay very very high attention to her. And if I see my market getting swamped, I know that she is getting swamped. So the first commander that I click that return button is Airto Flat. And I forgot to refresh my god damn it. I forgot to refresh my courier station today. Son of a gun. Everything go to waste today here. Let me buy some item here. Research. Uh-huh. 12 22 hours. 2202 here. Damn it. I missed out on one courier station refresh today. I talked too much. And I forgot. Yeah, to bed. Have a good night, guys. Yeah, I am going to end the live stream very soon. Unless I can see something else I need to talk about her here. But she is a very, very good. I am definitely going to invest in her. But you need to know that like I am different from you. Like you need to look at my list of commanders that I have very, very strong, solid commander for other good or for other commanders that free to play or low spender players should invest on already. Otherwise, I am going for Mulan. But if you like a free to play players and if you want to play the support roles, definitely get 5511 Constantine. Otherwise, do not invest in Mulan. You can always use Constantine and Joan of Arc. Constantine is a much cheaper choice. And for Mulan to really shine, to really do well, you need her to be expertise, so that you can extend that buff to another seconds, and you can increase that stat bonus by another 15% there, which is very, very good. What else? Thanks for subscribing, Bill. But yeah, guys, I can't think of anything to talk about her anymore. But if there like anything else come up, I will make a video for it. Or if it like not long enough, then maybe I'll just post it in my Discord channel or something. But as of right now, I am pretty happy with what I'm seeing. Like I'm pretty happy with the result I'm getting from Sunset Canyon so far. Like even with like a 5300 here, and I'm doing pretty well in Sunset Canyon. Just to show how well she can do in like mass PvP. If I can get her expertise, like she gotta be extremely good. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in today, and have yourself a good night, guys. Should I open Golden Key now or wait after Mulan being added to the taverns? Okay, so depend. Like, do you want her or not? Like, where are you at right now with commanders? Like, in terms of commanders, like, do you have a decent set of commanders? Like me? If not, or like if you like, or are you like working on like other commanders? Are you working on like Traumatel, or are you working on like Mermaid or someone in the Golden Keys? And if you want to focus on them, you want to open it before Mulan, because like when Mulan comes, you're gonna have a less chance of getting the commander you want. And if you like a completely free to play players, and you don't have a lot of strong commanders yet, like I don't recommend you to like wasting sculpture on her. Like to be honest, like she is very, very good. She is very, very good. Very, very good support, but you need her to be expertise. So you need to be in position that you can invest. Like you can you can put in a lot of like universal sculpture on her, so that she can be used at her full potential. And as for like free to play or low spender players who do not have a very strong commander yet, I still think there are much better other choice out there for you, like Constantine, like YSG, Alex, still much better choice. Um, or like Richard, those are solid commanders. You need those commanders before you want to invest into like any other like additional support commanders. Um, so there you go. You guys got what I think about Mulans, and I hope you guys can I don't know, like get a better idea of like, if you should like dropping some like universal sculpture on her or not. Again, thanks for stopping by today, and have yourself a good night, guys.